I just like
talk to me like that. You talk about dressing a surgeon
bologna. You want to cook
No, what the
that?
is that?
Around looking like that, dude.
You
You
gotta
fucking
like
like
that.
that?
Goddamn.
Who the fuck are you?
Come on,
Hell,
check
your shit together. Jesus
You
Christ.
don't know the.
What you need to do is this: cold pan, cold water, cold eggs, bring it up to a simmer, 14 minutes, cut the heat, done. F that. If you want dickhead you eggs, what you need to do is this: cold pan, warm water, room temp eggs, bring them up to a boil, kill the heat, cover it, 12 minutes, done. Shut up. Listen here, Sally, you want some real, honest-to-goodness He-Man hair chest having hard-boiled eggs? Here's what you need to do. Either steam them, make a little steamer situation on your stovetop, or already simmering water, room temp eggs go in, 12 minutes, kill the heat, let it sit.
Same
Here,
egg
together. You know what? You don't know the first.
You don't know the first.
Hey,
You know that?
morning. Hi. Here's a fun fact. You could ask 12 different chefs how to boil a fucking egg and get 12 different fucking answers. But I think for today, this episode, we're just going to boil our eggs this way. All right. So today, we got something special to put these hard-boiled eggs to use with. Keeping with the summer theme going on outside there, we're going to make some deviled fucking eggs. That's right. New spin on an old classic. And these ones are going to be real fucking devils, like hot. But me gusta. Caliente. To get these eggs deviling, we're going to need the following. To get started, here's what we're going to do. All right, eggs. Here we go. Whole eggs right in the pot. Nice and gentle. Don't crack them. Look, just cover the bottom. I'm not trying to make poached eggs here after all. Cover them with some water all the way to the top just to cover. Put them over the stove. We're going to bring out to a simmer, which will look like this. At this point, we have added some baking soda. That's going to actually raise the alkali of the water and increase the pH of the eggs, making them easier to peel. But anyway, look, they're f***ing done. Holy shit. Put them in this bowl with some ice. It's like the Titanic, but with less boobs. All right. Well, they kind of look. All right. Just let them sink. Shock them down. Cool them off. Once they're cool, we're going to crack. We're going to roll. Nice and gentle. That baking soda is going to help out a lot here. Check this shit out. Boom. Peel it off like a sunburn, baby. Nice and tight. There's some joke there. I don't know what it is. Look at that. Nice and pretty. No pock marks. No f***ing weird teenager going to prom. Nice eggs. Boom. All right, now, look at that shit. We're going to go ahead and cut them in half. One and done. Bam. Look at that yolk. So rich and golden and perfectly cooked. Holy shit. Save the whites. Let's pipe. All right, so now that we have our eggs cooked, cut, and separated, we're going to make the filling for these motherfuckers. So to our cooked yolks, we're going to start with a little bit of softened cream cheese. One thing we want to make sure we do is not over loosen our egg yolks, or else they won't stand up nice when we pipe them. Just mix this. Next, gonna add a little bit of mayonnaise. I fucking love Duke's mayonnaise. What up, Dukes? Just a little bit. Again, we don't want to over loosen these yolks, which is very difficult for me sometimes because I fucking love mayonnaise. Let's give this a mix. There we go, that looks good. Oh, hell yeah. Remember our ice cream cake episode? Yes, sprinkles and happy birthday icing. I got it. I don't want to. Okay. Next, some of our garnish. We have our red onion, brunoise. Just dump that in. Celery, same, brunoise. Jalapeno, brunoise. some minced parsley, and a little bit of chive. We're gonna save some of this for garnish. Now to season, we haven't added any salt yet because we're gonna add some salty ingredients, so I don't wanna overcompensate. So, first thing we're gonna use is something called handashi, which is a bonito, which is a fish, soup base. You can find it in the Asian section of your local grocer or Asian supermarket. This thing packs a hell of an umami punch. So it kind of rounds it out in a super nice fashion that complements eggs very, very well. So we have that. We have some garlic powder and some onion powder. Like that. A little bit of mustard. Just a touch. Some Worcestershire sauce. Again, this is pretty salty. And for the heat, we are bringing the Yellowbird ghost pepper sauce. So be careful. This stuff is delicious, but quite spicy. Should be sufficient. Mix, mix, mix. There we go. Now we're gonna move this to a piping bag, set it in the fridge, let it set up just a tiny bit, fill up the eggs, garnish them, eat them. So we have our piping bag fitted with a star tip, not cut yet. We're going to cuff the bag so we don't get this shit everywhere, although we're probably gonna get this shit everywhere. Scoop it up. Scrape it off using your fingers. All right, pick it up. Burp it. Hear that? Get some of that air out. I'm gonna go ahead and tie it off. You can throw a rubber band over the end like this. Cinch it down. We'll just cut off what we don't need. Okay, now we're gonna build, plate, garnish, and present these deviled f***ing eggs. So here we go. We have our deviled egg filling chilled slightly. We're gonna cut the bag just so the tip is able to present itself out of the bag. Then we're gonna take our whites, just pipe a little bit above the white. Jesus. That's really funny. Okay, so we're doing this on a sheet tray that's not going to be our presentation plate, so it'll be a little bit cleaner. If you watched this show before, we're all about being clean all the time. Okay. Instead of using paprika or traditional, little garnish, I have some crushed up Flamin' Hot Cheetos. We're just gonna tamp them over the top. Next we have some pickled mustard seeds here. Just gonna do a little dollop right on top. Then we have some pickled Fresno chilies. Let's see if we can find some more of our shaved chives. Just a little picked celery leaves. Gotta find a home for it. All right, we are garnished and ready to go to our plate. So we have 8 of these. We'll just set them. So there we have our hard-boiled eggs turned into deviled f***ing eggs. So bon appetit.
bitches.